All right, it's been a trying couple of days to get this thing up and running, but I think we're ready to go. Season opener, Stettler Recreation Center in Stettler, Alberta. It is the Stettler Lightning home opener. Gavin Nattestad and company against the Ponoka Stampeders. 3 points on the line in the standings. And every team does have a third jersey. They will be unveiled in each team's home opener. And I have to say, I went the boldest on Stettler. Tried to go with maybe a little bit of a white lightning look. And I might have to change it. But we are underway regardless. Jordan Shears to Sailor. A shot gets stopped there made by the goaltender Gavin Nattestad. Now here comes Dylan Houston. Houston steps over the line and offside are the Lightning. Just 46 seconds here into this one is Stettler and Ponoka doing battle for the first regular season game of the HJHL21 streams. Austin Jacobson gives to Fournier, and now it comes up to Dylan Houston. He shoots it. Great stop by Robert Michetti, and he will hold on to that. Dylan Houston, as we mentioned in the exhibition game Stettler played, is the second all-time leading scorer in Heritage Junior Hockey League history, 318 points. Draw one by the Lightning. Out front it comes to Houston. A shot it will be blocked. And now here comes the Ponoka Stampeders, Jordan Sears. Sears had it turned over, and the Lightning almost turned it right back over, but now here comes Matt Sylvester. Sylvester turns it right back over to Ponoka. Sears on the far side. Knocked off the puck. It's going to go to Dylan Houston. Houston over to the near side. Sylvester. Sylvester got it to Quade Cassidy. Penalty coming, and it will go against Ponoka. It's an elbowing call. Don't see those very often in this game. It's going to be Jordan Sears heading off. 2 minutes for elbowing. As we will get a Stettler Lightning man advantage early in this one. Face off to the left side of Robert Michetti. Won and controlled by the Stamps and immediately fired the length of the ice. So this is day one of the HJHL season. It is a North Division day, as we've dubbed it, meaning it's all North Division teams featured. The shot stopped. They dare now turned over nearly, but the Stettler Lightning will come right out. Here is Ty Mulgrove. Mulgrove drops off for Brendan Bardwell. Shooting glove save Michetti, and he will hold on to that. So since all the teams are playing within their own divisions, each day will only be that division's game. So basically what will happen during the week when there's only 2 games a night is we'll go back-to-back days on the North Division, but the South's advantage is there will always be 3 games in a single day. So stay tuned to my Twitter for the schedule upcoming. A shot now off the draw. Ty Mulgrove, good stop by Robert Michetti, as Mulgrove stoned there. Face off again to the right side of Michetti. Mulgrove, Tucker, and Bardwell out there with a .04 remaining on the Stettler power play. Draw one cleanly, and the Stampeders will fire this the length of the ice. A couple of good opportunities on this power play, but so far nothing doing. Here come the Bolts. Right up to Brendan Tucker. Tucker right in. He couldn't get a shot away. Good defensive play turned in by James Lee. Now it's Ryan Harder who will backhand this one down the ice. And the Lightning have to regroup. They're running out of time on this man advantage. Brendan Whiteford now got it up to Tucker. Tucker now to Bardwell. Bardwell, Mulgrove. Now Tucker again into the middle. Austin G comes in upstairs, but a glove save turned in again by Robert Michetti, and he will hold on. 15 and a half to play here in this first period. Stettler Lightning, as I mentioned, in their alternate white Lightning unis. Only team with a third jersey that is white in color. Again, it's pretty bold, but I actually don't mind it. Maybe you guys do. Let me know if you want me to change them, and then I won't, because I do what I want. Kieran Ross, near side Eric Ross. Back to the line, Cassidy. Sylvester, now a one-timer to the near side. Eric Ross blew it high and wide. And now here is Sears on the far side. He's out of the penalty box. Puts it over to the near side, neatly intercepted by Ross. Now over to his brother, Kieran. Kieran into the middle. Houston shoots, glove save, Michetti. Dylan Houston looking for his first goal of the HJHL streams. But no dice. Machete flashes the leather. Draw one and controlled by the Ponoka Stampeders. Walker Guthrie over to the far side. Sears now to Nate Higgins. Higgins starts out over the line for Ponoka. Higgins stops up, tries to center it, intercepted by Wagner. Higgins got it right back. Higgins now out front to Sears. Sears a shot, gets blocked, and here come the Stettler Lightning, and now it's intercepted. Now here's Austin Antion. Brendan Bardwell. Bardwell got it up to Riley Jacobson for Stettler. Stettler, oh, that was Jacobson. He got crushed, but Bardwell's got it. Now Jacobson again. Ethan Ross shoots it. He just missed it wide. Austin Antion, the captain, and Kelly. Kelly into the middle. Jacob Saylor, he's got a man in the net. A one-timer. Great stop by Nadenstad. Keeps it out back to the line. Dakota Sullivan. Now Kelly. Kelly forced back to the blue line. Brendan Whiteford takes it away, and now here comes Whiteford over the line, far side. Knocked out the puck neatly. Ponoka's got control, and they will start out. Kieran Bullock into the middle. Here's Kelly. Kelly shoots it into the middle. Bullock, glove saved by Nadenstad. He will hold on to it, and we will get a whistle. 10:52 to go here in the first period. Still scoreless here in Stettler. Draw to the right side of Gavin Nadenstad. Won cleanly by the Stamps. Back to the line. There's James Lee. Lee D to D Sullivan. Now Caden Gatz. Gatz goes down low for Jordan Jacoby. Jacoby turns that one over, and Drew Cassidy will start out. Cassidy into the middle. Turned over again. Caden Gatz has got it deep in his own zone up to Brandon Brockerville. And Brockerville will carry it in and put that one in deep. Drew Cassidy with it for Stettler. Comes up to his brother Quaid. At least I assume they're brothers. I shouldn't make that assumption, but you know what? I'm gonna. It feels right. I feel like they're brothers. Now here comes Jordan Jacoby, and he will be over the line, but tripped up, and the Ponoka Stamps go to their first power play of the game, and indeed of the season, and the crowd does not like it. It's going to be a tripping penalty on Austin Bowman. Andrew Bowman, excuse me. So Ponoka goes to the man advantage. Out there is Sears, Higgins, Saylor up front for the Stampeders. Draw is won by the Stampeders. They're able to hold it in. Now Bullock from the line, deflected right in front. Comes back behind the net for Drew Cassidy, and they will fling it the length of the ice. As I did turn the trapezoid rule off, as you can tell, because it's not an actual rule in the HJ. We're trying to make this very realistic. Jacob Saylor starts out over the line. Now Jordan Sears. Sears to the far side. Higgins shoots it. Glove saved by Nadenstad. He will hold on to that and freeze it. And the Ponoka Stampeders, couple of good opportunities on this power play. Still scoreless here between the Bolts and the Stamps. 1:08 to go here on the power play for Ponoka. It comes right out to Jacoby in front, and he put it just high and wide. Austin Wagner has it behind the goal. Now up to Dylan Houston. Houston starts in. Houston tries to take it around in deep, but he has knocked off that puck, and Caden Gatz has control for the Ponoka Stampeders. Katz out front to Kelly. Rebound sitting in the crease. Unable to put it home, and down the ice it will go. Gathered in behind the goal by Austin Antion. Now up to Caden Gatz. Gatz through center. Oh, comes to Kelly. Kelly stops up, waiting. Over to the far side. Braden Klesson shot it, blocked. Rebound comes to Brendan Bardwell, and Bardwell will carry it in for Stettler. Bardwell knocked off the puck. Braden Klesson sends this one up the near side boards. Gatz comes over the line. As now it's Quaid Cassidy. D to D, Austin Jacobson. Jacobson to Ross, now to Cassidy. Cassidy comes over the line near side. This is Quaid Cassidy. Comes into the middle, shovels down low for Tucker. Tucker shoots it. It gets blocked and rolls harmlessly to Robert Michetti, who will hold on to that. 5:47 is what remains here in the second period, and we are still scoreless here in Stettler. Draw to the right side of Robert Michetti, and won cleanly by the Ponoka Stamps. Kevin Straub goes up to Bullock. Kieran Bullock over the line near side. He takes it right, tries to center it right in front, but Austin Jacobson intercepted that rather neatly, and out go the Lightning, but they turn it right back over in the neutral zone. Quade Cassidy, he gets knocked off his feet, tripped, and a penalty upcoming to the Stampeders once again, and for the second time in the hockey game, the Stettler Lightning are going to the man advantage. This is going to be Shea Reynolds, who will be headed off for tripping. So it is a Lightning man advantage here, trying to find the first strike of the game. Houston and the Ross brothers find themselves out there for Stettler. Here into Eric, back to the line. Cassidy off the line, he shoots. Great stop by Robert Michetti, and he holds on to that. 4:34 to go here in the first period. Face-off, left side of Michetti. Won by Kieran Ross. Back to the line, Cassidy. Now Ross on the near side. Eric had a good chance, but a glove save again. Robert Michetti making some big saves in the Ponoka crease. There's a reason I picked him to be in the crease. But by far the best Ponoka tender from the last 5 years or so. I would say with the amount of goals that team gave up, any goaltender that had a 900 plus save percentage, that's pretty good. Now here's Ross. Ross over the line, a shot upstairs, but it goes high and wide. Ponoka able to get this thing out. Brendan Whiteford over to the far side. Kieran Ross. Ross over the line, back to the point. Austin Jacobson tries to take to the net, but he couldn't get it on goal, and down the ice it will go. 48 seconds to go in the man advantage for Stettler. Jacobson up to Eric Ross. Ross carries it over the line for the Bolts. Ross down to the near side. Kieran Ross. He couldn't get a shot away. Jacobson at the line. Knocked off the puck. Walker Guthrie will fire this the length of the ice. Now here come the Bolts. One last power play rush. Down to 9 seconds left on it. Ty Mulgrove poked off his stick. It comes to Wells. And Wells will fire this the full 200. That will do it. Stettler is 0 for 2 on the power play. Near side Bardwell up to Brendan Tucker. Tucker comes over the line, knocked off his stick. Stettler's got to regroup. Now Drew Cassidy in over the line offensively for Stettler. Now to Bardwell. Bardwell near side. Oh, what a great chance that was for Brendan Tucker. Robert Michetti keeps it out. And with 1:50 to play in the second, for sure the best chance of the hockey game. But we're still scoreless in this one. I don't know why I thought it was the second period. It's only the first. They keep saying second. Draw one by Stettler. Back to the line. Drew Cassidy. A drive. Save the rebound. Dakota Sullivan able to get this one out. Now here's Jacob Saylor. Saylor stops up. He's got it in. He puts it up to Higgins. Higgins in the middle of the slot. Couldn't get a shot away. It's taken away by Ternay. Ternay now to Whiteford. Whiteford will carry it offensively for the Lightning on the near side. Into the middle, intercepted by Higgins. And now it will come to Dakota Sullivan. Sullivan turns that one over. Bowman comes right back the other way. Maybe a 3-on-2 Stettler. Here's Whiteford. He couldn't get around Reynolds. He was stood up, and now Bullock's got it for the Stamps. Into the middle, Kelly. Kelly turns that one over to Ternay, and that should do it. First period comes to a close. Robert Michetti and company leaving with the 0-0 draw going into the second here on the road. A great road period for the Ponoka Stampeders. Tavanadistad and Michetti both turning in some big stops. Scoreless through 20 here in Stettler. 11-7, the Bolts outshoot the Stamps. Here in the land where the lightning strikes. I think it actually says that on the town sign. I couldn't tell you, though. I was usually sleeping on the bus by the time we got here. Now here's Ross' shot. That gets blocked away. Sylvester back in behind the goal. Sylvester on foot to Houston. He scores! Dylan Houston opens the scoring. Who else in HJHL 21? 32 seconds into the second period. Dylan Houston makes it 1-0 for Stettler. A great, hard-working goal down low. Houston gets fed out front. And for Dylan Houston, a big goal, but now the Stamps right back the other way, and Jordan Sears have scored. Sears for the Stampeders in Ponoka has tied it. Right back the other way we go. I was not paying exact attention there because that would be Dylan Houston's 213th career Heritage Junior Hockey League goal. But his first of the year here for Jordan Sears upstairs on Gavin Nadestad. That's a pretty good shot. So seconds after Stettler opens the scoring, the Stampeders come right back with a goal of their own, and we're tied up at 1. And I don't even think, indeed we have not yet even played a minute in the second period, and now maybe another chance. Sailor in, Sailor shoots, save the rebound, Fournier knocks it out, and here comes Dylan Houston. Houston, what a move. He's got him out of the net. Houston to Sylvester off the post. No, it's Sylvester. Almost made it 2-1 Stettler, and we might have been going back and forth all night, but Sylvester hits the iron. It stays 1-1. Sailor, now to Higgins. Nate Higgins trying to keep his man away from him. Now Bullock out front. Bullock had it blocked, goes into the corner. Up the wall it comes Braden Klesens to Sears. Sears, Nate Higgins back to the line. Walker Guthrie shooting way high and wide off the stick of Walker Guthrie. And now here's Matt Sylvester. Sylvester takes it in for the Lightning. He's going to get a deep and change. Austin Ancion with it for Ponoka. Yeah, that's a loud body check. It didn't look that big, though. Now here's a long drive from Brendan Tucker. But a good stop held onto there by Robert Michetti as the Stettler Lightning. They open the scoring here in the second, but surrender the tying goal just seconds after. And it's 1-1. 16-21 to go here in the second period. Draw one by the Bolts. Nixon far side, one-timer. And Michetti holds on to that with the glove. Swallows that one up. Draw to the right side of Robert Michetti. 10-10 the draws. So we're tied in faceoffs, tied on the scoreboard indeed. Walker Guthrie up to Kieran Bullock. Bullock comes over the line for Ponoka. Bullock, he's going to have a man in the net. Bullock shoots, save, rebound, scores. What an individual effort by Kieran Bullock. A great individual effort. Walker Guthrie and Austin Ancion get the assist, save the rebound. He cruises right through, picks it up, and backhands that one by Gavin Nadestad. It's 2-1 for Ponoka. And remember, it's a 3-point system because of the short season, so it's 3 points for a regulation win, 2 for an overtime win, 1 for an OT loss, and obviously nothing you lose in regulation. So these close games will make a difference for sure, especially if a lot of them go to overtime. It's put in deep by Stettler. This is Walker Guthrie in deep. Guthrie pinned against the boards, and Kieran Bullock's got it for the Ponoka Stampeders. Shea Reynolds. Reynolds now over the line, into the near side. Kelly, a backhander stopped by Nadestad, and he is going to hold on to that. 14:31 to go here in this second period. That means there's 5 minutes and 29 seconds gone, by the way, for those who say I'm bad at math. There's a draw won by the Stamps. Here's Brandon Brockerville. Brockerville shot at Jacoby right out front. Blocker saved by Gavin Nadestad. Here come the Lightning. Jeff Turnay. Capes takes over the line. Stops up back to the line. Drew Cassidy. Cassidy shoots it. Michetti is stop again. So the Stettler Lightning did strike first to take the lead, but it has since been the Ponoka Stampeders with two of their own. 2-1. The visitors find themselves on top. Get a good look at Devin Anastat there. Ty Mulgrove on the draw here against Jordan Jacoby. Draw one cleanly by the Lightning. Tournay in the middle. Here's Whiteford. Whiteford shooting, save. The rebound. Tournay couldn't pull the trigger. Jeff Tournay right out front to Mulgrove. Great save. Mulgrove again jamming away. And another stop by Michetti. Mulgrove from the corner shoots it. Michetti once more. He makes the stop and swallows it up. Holds on for Ponoka. 12:49 to go in the first period. Oh my goodness. Ty Mulgrove all over it on that sequence. Fourth line gets a shift out here for Stettler, Bardwell, Jacobson, and Ross. Against the fourth line for Ponoka. Draw one by the Bolts, and here's Ethan Ross. A shot deflected and scores! I think that's going to be Ethan Ross' goal. It must have hit a Ponoka Stampeder in front. Ross first of the year. And the fourth line comes through with the equalizer here in the second period. And indeed that is, I think, off Ryan Harder. You can see he's upset with himself. We'll get a good slow motion look here. I think that's right off his rump into the back of the net. So the Stettler Lightning tie it back up with 12:36 to go. Ross from Drew Cassidy and Andrew Bowman. And now here comes right in front. A great chance there for Riley Jacobson. Nearly gave the Bolts the lead. Here come the Stampeders, though. Clay Guthrie will put this one in deep. Now Andrew Bowman in deep. Turned it over nearly, but there to bail him out. Gavin Nadestad, his goaltender. Home opener here for the Stettler Lightning. They find themselves up a goal. Up a goal. Clay Guthrie on the ice, excuse me. It's Ryan Harder on the draw against Bardwell, and it's won cleanly by the Stampeders. But battling there is Riley Jacobson. Guthrie tries to take it away from him. Jacobson able to win the battle, though. But Guthrie takes it right back. Clay Guthrie in the battle down low. Guthrie back to the line. Here's Wells. Wells got that one in deep. Now it comes to Guthrie again. Guthrie back to Braden Klesset. Klesset off the point, back to Bullock. Bullock now far side, a shot, glove save. Made there by Davin Nadestad, and he will hold on. 10:28 to go here in the second period. 2-2 is our score. Kieran Ross out there with Brendan Tucker and Quade Cassidy for Stettler. Comes up now to Tucker. Tucker up over the line, and a good stand-up defensive play turned in there by the Stamps. Here comes Shea Reynolds. Reynolds up top, Bullock. Bullock off the top of the circles. And a glove save by Nadestad. He holds on to that once more. 9:44 to go here, second period. Season opener of HJHL 21. Face-offs. Dead even. 14-14. Ponoka will win that one, though. Walker Guthrie to Kelly in the middle. Kelly now to Reynolds. Backhander from the hash marks. And the glove saved by Nadestad again. Shea Reynolds nearly gives his club a one-goal lead once more. Dylan Houston out there against Jordan Jacoby. Stettler trying to take advantage of maybe a mismatch here on the ice. Ponoka's got the third line out, and the Stettler Lightning will roll with their top line. Here is Eric Ross over to the far side. It's neatly intercepted, though, and Jordan Jacoby will come right back in. Jacoby turned over to Justin Fournier. Fournier for the Lightning, carries it in, knocked off the puck, though, by Caden Katz, and Jacoby's got it, and he will carry it up the ice here for Ponoka. Put in deep by the Stampeders. Austin Jacobson to Fournier. Fournier, he starts out through center, drops off, comes to Houston. Houston to Ross, now to Fournier. Fournier, he got a shot away after trying to give it up. Came right back to him, so he said, okay, I'll take this. And a glove save, flashing the leather. Robert Michetti, 7:38 to go here in the first period. Nate Higgins out there with Jordan Sears and Jacob Saylor. Draw one, though, by the Bolts. Here's Tournay back to the line. Fournier. Fournier spins away from his check. Now Whiteford. Down low, Fournier. Fournier got knocked off the puck, and maybe a break for Sears. Sears has a man to the net. Sears drops off for Saylor. Save the rebound. Saylor puts it off the side of the goal. Great chance there for Ponoka. 6:41 to go here in the second. Here's Jeff Turnay. Turnay can't get this one in deep. It's going to come outside the line for Higgins. Higgins for the Stampeders. Drops that one off to Jacob Saylor. Saylor now knocked there by Jacobson. Jacobson will go over to Ty Mulgrove. Mulgrove has it, lost it, got it right back. Mulgrove now to Jeff Turnay. Turnay with it for Stettler. Puts this one up to Saylor. Saylor now to Sears. Sears, James Lee. Sullivan. Sullivan to Higgins. Higgins shoots it, blocked. Sullivan another shot. That gets blocked in front too. Here come the Lightning. Back the other way. Knocked off the puck though. Whiteford was by Sears, but the Lightning will be able to get this one in deep now. Tavin Straub in behind the goal. Tavin Straub once ignited a full-scale line brawl at the Collicut Center, but culminated in a fight between Cole Sears and Carter Gendro, a couple of Red Deer natives. 300 penalty minutes in that game. That was fun. That was fun. So thanks to Tavin Straub for that great time that I got to have. Tavin Straub's got it now. He still has it. Going to carry over the line on the far side. Reynolds right in the front. Reynolds got it back, but a great save in tight by Nattestad. Just under 3 to play here in the second period. 2-2. Stettler and Ponoka have played to a tie thus far. Now here's Quade Cassidy, a backhander upstairs, but a great glove save. Tried to go cross-bodied in Cassidy, but reading it the whole way, Robert Micchetti, and he holds on. Goaltenders both playing well in this one. Couple of both fourth lines out there. Harder, Guthrie, and Wells for Ponoka. Rost, Bardwell, and Jacobson. Of course, that's Ethan Rost. But Rost does have a goal in this one. A shot through traffic, deflected. Sitting loose in the crease. But no one there to poke it home. And the Stampeders come right back out. Braden Plesson's a shot. And a good stop made there. Now right out of the corner. Another great save made by Gavin Nattestad. Here come the Stettler Lightning. Right back the other way. Now right out front. Bardwell off the post. Bardwell, a glorious chance to get the Stettler Lightning the lead back. Plessons gives up to Tavin Straub. Straub now to Clay Guthrie. Guthrie walks to the middle. He shoots it, and it goes wide. Guthrie. Wow, what a move. He got to the middle, but he just didn't hit the net. 23 seconds to go into the final minute here of this period. Now here's Ross. Ross for the backhander. It goes wide. Now tied up down low. This is Dylan Houston. Houston comes out. Houston out front trying to get it to Ethan Ross, but he couldn't get all of it. In fact, I don't think he got any of it, and that'll do it for the second period. We'll go to the third with us being all tied up. 2-2 between the Ponoka Stampeders and the Stettler Lightning. First goal of the game right there. No mistake from there. Dylan Houston didn't make many. 213 career HJHL goals now. And this was the one that tied it up off Harder's ass and into the back of the net. It's 2-2 between Stettler and Ponoka, and I can say ass on the broadcast because this is a video game and there's no rules. Welcome back to Stettler. There are no rules. It is the Lightning and the Stampeders. Houston on the draw against Nate Higgins, and Nate Higgins will win it cleanly. Higgins over to the line, over to the far side. Here's Sears. Sears knocked off the puck. No relation to the Red Deer Vipers goaltender Cole Sears, as Eric Rost has it on the far side for the Stettler Lightning. We'll play a 20-minute minigame to decide this one. Win the period, you win the game. Sylvester to the far side, looking there for Dylan Houston. I think that was on the far side, as Nate Higgins has lost control of the puck. And now Matt Sylvester over to Dylan Houston. Houston to Fournier. Fournier right up to Eric Rost. Ross, nifty little move. Ross in behind the goal, taken away from him by Tavin Straub. Straub, he's going to be bailed out there by Higgins, but instead it's going to come to Straub. And now the Straub tried to get it out, but stepping up to keep that one in and take a hard lick at the blue line. That was Justin Fournier, but the Stampeders will get it out on the other side, at least for the time being. Jacobson takes it right back in. Now here's Ross. Ross, high slot. Ross shoots it. It goes off the arm of Michetti and into the corner. Real good chance there early in the third for the Stettler Lightning. Here's Kieran Ross. He starts out with it. Ross over the line on the near side. Ross, take it away from him. Tries to center that one. Taken away by Tavin Straub to Kieran Bullock now. Bullock, he gets over the red line. Takes a bump there, though, from, didn't see who that was. I think it might have been Mulgrove. Tucker's got it now on the far side and puts this one in deep. Tavin Straub tied up in behind the goal by Quade Cassidy. Trying to dig this one out. Kelly, but he couldn't do so, and now Kieran Bullock's got it for the Ponoka Stampeders. Bullock will carry over the line. Kieran Bullock turns this one over to Tristan Nixon, and a trip kind of away from the puck. Stettler goes to the man advantage, and a big one here in the third period. Kieran Bullock is going for tripping. So at 4:58, the Lightning get a big power play opportunity in the third period. Draw one by the Stamps, but they're unable to get it out. Sylvester save the rebound. Mulgrove is right there, but he couldn't tuck it home as the save is made by Michetti, and he covers it up. Face-off coming deep in Ponoka territory to the right of Michetti. Tucker out there with Bardwell and Mulgrove on the man advantage. And the draw is going to be won and played down the ice immediately by the Ponoka Stampeders. Here is Matt Sylvester. Up the far side, Brendan Bardwell. Bardwell will carry in for the Lightning. Bardwell stops up, waiting. He's looking out front. He shoots it. He took it to the net himself, had a clear lane, so he shot it himself. I thought he might go back to the line, but he doesn't. Quade Cassidy now to Sylvester. Sylvester to Bardwell. Bardwell off the wall. Ty Mulgrove. Mulgrove now lost it, but in there to help him's Tucker. Tucker still. Back to the line, Cassidy. Now Sylvester. Sylvester lets one go from the line, and it goes wide of the net, and James Lee is there to plunk it down the ice with 35 seconds to go on the man advantage for Stettler. Here now, Brendan Tucker. Tucker from Castor, Alberta. Tries to get this one in deep and does. Tucker to the line, Cassidy. Now Mulgrove. Mulgrove trying to center that one, but he couldn't get it to the line, and down the ice goes Clay Guthrie, and that should do it for this Stettler man advantage. Mulgrove has it for the Bolts, and they come out. Mulgrove, he takes it in. Back to the line, Cassidy. Cassidy tries to take to the net, but a great save by Michetti. It rolls harmlessly to him. 12:38 to go here in this third period. And remember, it's it's a week one, so it's game one, in fact. It's not that, maybe not that important now, but toward the end of the season, it'll make a difference whether you win games in regulation or in overtime with the three-point system. Here's Jeff Tournay, a shot got blocked by Reynolds, and Reynolds will get it up to Kelly. Kelly carries over the red line and into the offensive zone for Ponoka, but he got crushed by Jacobson, and now Jacobson takes a hard hit there. Walker Guthrie, now to Bullock. Kieran Bullock. He's going to take this one in deep for the Stampeders. Bullock right up front. A great opportunity there. And now Jacobson to Mulgrove. 11:30 to go here in this third period. Jeff Tournay. He's waiting, looking for an option right out front. Whiteford, but it poked off his stick by Michetti in tight. Here now is Kieran Bullock. Bullock knocked off the puck. Jacoby's got it for Ponoka. Jordan Jacoby. Far side, Ancion. Shot. Save the rebound, Jacoby! Oh, he just couldn't pull the trigger on it. He would have had a great opportunity to put Ponoka up in this one. To the line, Guthrie. Bullock shoots it. Save the rebound, Jacoby! He shot it. He couldn't get his shot away again. And now Wagner up to Whiteford. Stettler under some duress here. And Ponoka making some changes. Caden Gatz over the line. Taken around the defenseman Wagner. Couldn't do so. Gatz has got it again. Gatz right up front. Great play by Dylan Houston. Got it to Rost. Rost, he couldn't get it back to him though. Eric Rost over the line for the Lightning. Rost in front to Houston. Great save made by Robert Michetti. Rost back to the point. Cassidy. Now Sylvester. Knocked off the puck. It comes to Guthrie instead. Guthrie now to Caden Gatz. Gatz for Ponoka. 7:50 to go here in this third period. Jacoby over the line. It's poked outside, and Ponoka. Jacob Saylor to be exact, is just a hair offside. 7:45 to go in the third period, and guess what? We are all even 2-2 here in this one. Bardwell, Jacobson, and Ethan Ross find themselves out there against the top line for Ponoka. Nate Higgins, Jacob Saylor, and that other guy over there, who is that? I can't see him right now. Hopefully I'll find out right away as soon as he gets passed to. I can't see his number. It's Jordan Sears. That's who it is. I'm aware of things. Here's Bardwell over the line. Sears takes it away. James Lee, he's got it right back out for the Stampeders. Now Nate Higgins. Higgins over the line. Takes this one in deep. Higgins still on it for Ponoka. Higgins lost control of it. Higgins has got it right back. Back to the line. Dakota Sullivan steps into what? Dakota Sullivan just missed it from the blue line, and Brendan Bardwell has it for Stettler, but it gets poked right back into their zone. And now Andrew Bowman on it. Bowman in front to Drew Cassidy. Cassidy now Riley Jacobson. Ponoka and Stettler here tied up at 2. 5 minutes to play. Now here come the Stampeders. Sullivan shot save. Rebound to Lee. What a stop by Nattastad. Comes across on the big rebound. And Dakota Sullivan was the first one nearly buried on it. And then James Lee from the line, but out to challenge, making himself big. The Stettler netminder, Davin Nattastad. Kieran Ross with Brendan Tucker and Quade Cassidy. Stampeders win control of it. There's Clay Guthrie from the high slot. Got blocked and went into the corner. Austin Jacobson. And hard hit on the near side. Ross tries to put this one in deep. 4:20 to play here, third period. Ross comes out with it right in front. He had it turned over and nearly had an opportunity to give the Bolts the lead here late. But here comes Ryan Harder. He puts himself offside, and that'll allow the Stettler Lightning to get it out. Fournier turns this one over. Harder up to Brandon Brockerville. And Brockerville through center to Clay Guthrie. Guthrie goes back behind the net. Brockerville to Klessens. Klessens, a shot got blocked. Brockerville's got it. Brockerville steps into one, and his stick absolutely craters on him. And now here comes a chance for Stettler. Right in the middle, Cassidy, but a great defensive play turned in by Klessens. 2:20 to go here in the third period. 2-2. Ponoka and Stettler are knotted up. But here's Wagner carrying it out of his own zone. Wagner into the middle, Mulgrove. Mulgrove carries it offensively for the Bolts. Right up front to Turney! Great save by Michetti as he's going to hold on to that with a $1:41 to go in the third period. We are 101 seconds from overtime. Is there a late hero on either side? As Dylan Houston ties his man up, comes to Wagner. Wagner to Roston. Oh boy. Deemed offside are the Bolts. It looked like a glorious chance upcoming for Ross. The $1:18 now to go in the third period. 36-24. The shots favor the Stettler Lightning. Ponoka, with a great goaltending performance from Robert Michetti, have an opportunity to win this thing. And now here's a chance to center that by Kelly, as Kelly still has it. Back to the line, Ancion turns this one over to Ross. Ross in behind the Stettler goal. Ross still has it. Now got it up to Nixon. Nixon to Bardwell. 40 seconds to play. Is there a late hero in the hockey game? Bardwell tied up in the corner. It comes to Kelly. Kelly, he starts in over the line. He will put this one in deep. Half minute to play in the third period. 2-2. Stettler and Ponoka are tied. Cassidy now to Jacobson. Jacobson over the line offensively for the Bolts. Riley Jacobson tries to go right in front. Save! The rebound! It's cleared by Dakota Sullivan. It was sitting loose at the side of the goal. Quarter minute to play. Dug out by the Bolts. Ross lost control of it. Now here comes Dakota Sullivan with speed over the line. Sullivan knocked off the puck. Far side. Higgins shoots. Save made by Nattastad. And up to overtime we go. Nobody will get the 3 points for a regulation victory tonight. This afternoon, I guess. Whatever, man. I'm used to calling games at 8 p.m. on Saturday. J2 through 60. And indeed, it is 3-on-3 for 5 minutes, and then we go to a shootout. Only overtime game we've had so far, an exhibition game between Red Deer and Airdrie. Red Deer won that one in short order, I think inside of 30 seconds. Aiden Wilson scored the winner, but the Ponoka Stampeders will carry over the line offensively right away. Now comes right to Higgins. Higgins shoots, turning the rebound down, and Stat has to hold on. Higgins on the turnover nearly ends it and gives the Stampeders the victory. Each of these teams have a point. They'll play for the second. Sylvester and Houston out there for Stettler with Austin Jacobson, the only defenseman. Sears and Higgins for the Stampeders. Now here's Sears. Sears lost control of it. It'll come to Sylvester. Sylvester in there. He's trying to be aided by Houston. Sears will come out with it. Sears. There's a Stettler Lightning in some duress here. Here is Jacobson. Knocked off the puck, but it comes right to Dylan Houston. And now here come the Bolts. A 2-on-1 maybe. But a great defensive play turned in, and Higgins is back to help out for Ponoka. Stettler making a change as Higgins comes in with all kinds of room. Higgins, the straw out front, they score! Overtime winner Jordan Sears walks it off for Ponoka in overtime. And the first win of HJHL21 goes to the Ponoka Stampeders. 2 points instead of 3, as it's an overtime winner. And not a regulation win, but nonetheless, Ponoka will take it, I'm sure. The Stamps, 3-2 victors over the Stettler Lightning this afternoon. And you'd certainly say upset city. Stettler, nearly 40 shots on goal, and I don't even think they got an opportunity to get one in overtime. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save the video right now.